Hello guys, Darius X here, back with another one, and welcome back to the channel. If you haven't already subscribed yet, make sure to do so and turn on all post notifications to be aware of every single time that I post another what if. Anyways guys, I just wanted to say, Naruto is not a demon slayer from the anime Demon Slayer, and that's about it. Anyways, the only relevant background information is that the supernatural exists in Naruto, and that's basically it, aside from the fact that angels rarely ever appear, and that demons try to possess people in order to become stronger. Anyways, it was a joyous night when Naruto was born. Well, as joyous as it could get when you're the nine-tailed Jinchuriki. It was within a well-known church, and preparations soon began for him to be baptized. As he was dipped within the water for multiple seconds, he would then be raised. Minato and Kushina then sealed the nine tails within Naruto, dying. The priest then took and carried Naruto out of the church in order to bring him to the local orphanage. As he was carrying Naruto, he would then be killed by a demon, as a baby Naruto would be forced to observe the demon tear the priest to bits, not actually being aware of what was happening. Naruto would then grow up isolated from the world due to the fact that scientists believed that he may have been a demon and needed to run tests in order to figure out whether or not he was actually one, due to the fact that they didn't know what happened to the priest on that fateful night. Demons soon started to become very well known around the world, and people knew that they must steer clear of them, knowing that if anything was to occur or happen, they would just be able to use their ninjutsu. But soon, in the coming years, demons would be seen as a myth by everyone as their population dwindled. By the age of 4, Naruto would be let out since the scientists and doctors found nothing wrong with him. They only thought that Naruto was a little smarter than the average 4-year-old and pronounced fully functional sentences for his age. Naruto would then research demons and decided that he would rid them from the world. He then spent 2 whole years training in order to become stronger. At first, he was barely able to perform the workouts he set out for himself, but soon with a lot of practice, he started to get better and better and up the ante on his training. He soon also spent 1 whole year killing demons and trying to find them. He became sort of an expert and got a sword personally blacksmithed, which he called the Phoenix katana, is made from obsidian and emerald. It has a special red stone within it that forms in the hilt. It's made from special materials that make demon souls get trapped within it. Their strength, life force, agility, and power all get absorbed into this special stone, eternally stealing their souls and trapping them within the stone. Once the user unleashes the sword from its casing, the user will be imbued by the power of every demon killed by it. If this almost impenetrable stone is broken, then all of the demons sealed within the sword, or katana, will be released and wreak havoc on the world. A quote from a very famous prophecy once stated the following: "He who wields the special sword with the stone that can defeat countless demons will release them, and when said person does, the world will fall into flames," becoming the literal and figuratively interpretation of hell. Naruto would then enlist himself into the academy. Naruto, while there, made sure to pay attention and listen so that he could retain his knowledge afterwards. A lot of people generally disentangled themselves with Naruto due to the fact that people said that he had a demon inside of him, which was the Nine-Tailed Fox. Naruto was sometimes saddened that others treated him differently because of a rumor, like a mere rumor, and to ease his stress, he went around the Leaf and other places to deal with infestations of demons, weak or strong. Mizuki would try to persuade Naruto into stealing the scroll ceiling, but He tricked Mizuki and used it for his own gain, learning the Shadow-Clone Jutsu and Multi-Shadow-Clone Jutsu in a very short period of time. Naruto would then jump onto a branch of a tree and corner Mizuki with the Multi-Shadow-Clone Jutsu as 1,000 clones appeared. Naruto would then bring Mizuki to Hiruzen and make him aware of what Mizuki wanted him to do. Hiruzen would then award Naruto with the rank of Genin for defeating a Chunin and helping the lead figure out Mizuki was a traitor. Eventually, when the time for the battle test rolled around, Naruto would have a low score due to the fact that he never said anything, never at all participated in class, and rarely raised his hand. He would then be put onto Team 7 with Sakura and Sasuke. Everyone would explain their goals, dreams, and aspirations to Kakashi, but Naruto's were a little different from the canon or original story. He explained that he wants to rid the world of evil, become a Hokage, and make everyone that he knows happy. At this point, I would like to tell you guys about Naruto's jutsu and his moveset as well as catalog. Here's a little list. Shadow-Clone Jutsu, Multi-Shadow-Clone Jutsu, the Fire, Water, and Wind Chakra natures, the Water Ball and Wind Ball Jutsu, 2 B-rank jutsu created by Naruto himself, Yin Release, Purifying Bullet, and a couple more like the Fireball Jutsu and whatnot. Anyways, Kakashi would address the bell test and Naruto would be pumped, wanting a real challenge. He would immediately engage in combat with Kakashi and kick him in the side. Kakashi would then fall back before tossing Naruto up into the air and shooting a fireball out at him. Sasuke then tried throwing a shuriken at Kakashi, but he dodged it. As Sasuke fought Kakashi, Naruto would then join him and fight Kakashi as well. Kakashi would then simultaneously kick Naruto and Sasuke both in their chests as they fell. Then he went to Sakura. Sakura tried using her kunai, but would be knocked out by Kakashi very swiftly. He would then leap back to Naruto and Sasuke as he stood up for another shot at Kakashi. Sadly though, Sasuke would be put out of commission, too beaten to fight anymore as he laid upon a tree. Naruto would also be weak, standing up from the ground. He would then close his eyes as they glowed red. Naruto then brought his sword to his face and took his blade from its casing. As he did, the power of every single demon killed by the blade was bestowed upon him, and this power ruptured the entire landscape. The sheer power that came off of Naruto was so great that he almost lost control. Naruto would then fly towards Kakashi and elbow him in his stomach before throwing him to the ground. Kakashi would activate his Sharingan just in time and then moved out of the way from one of Naruto's fearsome punches. He then jumped up, kicking right down onto Naruto's skull. This made Naruto go berserk and completely unaware of what he was doing. Naruto would then push Kakashi back as he then slashed him over 1,000 times with his sword. Naruto would then do a front flip with his sword, slicing down and cutting Kakashi right in half. Naruto would then try to swipe the bells before falling to the ground, not even being able to flick them. Kakashi would then come out from behind a tree, holding his arm and sweating profusely, bleeding all over. It turns out that he switched places with his Shadow Clone right before Naruto sliced him in half. Sasuke looked over and asked Kakashi if he had ever seen anything like Naruto had displayed, and he told Sasuke that he had not. Kakashi then looked down at Naruto's sword and picked it up. But right as he did, his hand was instantaneously scorched and burned. Sasuke and Kakashi wondered what this was and soon came to the conclusion that the sword only accepted Naruto, and those who were not him would reject it and burn. This wasn't exactly the case though, but those who were not of Uzumaki or Namikaze descent cannot wield the blade. It's because the blacksmith who made the sword put some of his blood into the sword so that the blacksmith could perform a special jutsu that made it so that only someone with the blood of Naruto within them can wield it. This means that only the Uzumaki clan, Namikaze clan, and possibly the Senju clan were included because the Uzumaki are related to the Senju as they share blood ties. Anyways, those are the only people that could actually wield the sword. This is because, in order to perform this special jutsu, the blacksmith took Naruto's blood and then extracted a very small amount of the iron inside of Naruto. Naruto would then be taken to a hospital as Kakashi told everyone that they passed. Kakashi then took Sakura and Sasuke, as well as Naruto, to the hospital. They then went to the hospital and everyone was treated for their injuries. When he got up, Naruto was immediately thanked by Sakura for some reason, and Sasuke asked Naruto what that display of power was all about. Naruto told Sasuke he didn't know what happened and all he could remember was Kakashi sending a fatal blow to his head. The next day, Team 7 will complete a lot of missions, and in the next part, they will escort the bridge builder Tazuna to the Land of Waves. So, I hope everybody enjoyed this What If I did, and yeah, thank you for the support. That's all I ask. Anyways, hello everybody. I just wanted to say that this video is a little bit on the short side, and I know I'm probably gonna get a lot of comments involving that, and because I just pointed it out, I'm probably gonna get even more comments about it or regarding it. But sorry for that. But I'll try and shoot for very longer videos, like 20 to 15 to 10 minutes. So I hope everybody enjoys. I certainly did. Thank you everybody for subscribing. Shout out to Plaza Shoe, link in description, and also shout out to Otaku Boy X, link in description, good friend of mine. Anyways, guys, I love you all.